Hey everybody, how's it going? Wanted to do something a little different for the Overwatch Coach. Rather than doing another review episode. We're going to get back to those. But I thought today, and considering it's been a little while since I've put anything up on the channel, I thought today we would take a look at DoomFist. Ooh. Thought I'd give you guys my initial reactions to DoomFist and give you guys a little gameplay of him. With that, I'm finally revealing my screen name on Overwatch. So I am youre. Granted, this doesn't really show everything, but this kind of gives you an idea of exactly what kind of a player I've spent the majority of my time on. So, let's get into DoomFist a little bit. I don't know, should we do no limit? Let's do no limit. So my first impression of DoomFist is that of
traveling to Dorado.
A bit of Genji, a bit of Mei,
select your hero,
and a bit of Reaper. We're on defense. We're gonna go Torbjorn. I don't think, myself, that I'm going to be playing a lot of DoomFist. I'm not a good Genji player. There's a reason why I haven't reviewed him on the site yet, and that's because I'm awful at him. So what I want to do is show you guys some of the counters that I've found for DoomFist already. And I figured we'd maybe talk through some gameplay and just have a game up on the channel of how I play the game. So the first hero that I want to point out is Torbjorn. I was playing DoomFist earlier, and I found him really, really weak against Torb turrets. Now, I haven't actually played as Torbjorn yet, but I really sucked at killing Torb turrets. There was one Torbjorn against, I think it was 5 DoomFists and then 1 Symmetra, and it was on Volskaya attack. Don't ask me why we had a Symmetra on Volskaya attack, but I mean, it was in PTR, so who cares. But 5, 4, it was really weak against the Torb turret, so I want to see how this goes here and give you guys a first-hand glimpse. For those of you that don't have PTR installed, maybe you guys are console players and just don't have the option to. I already got somebody yelling at me for playing Torb. Shover J hates me for playing Torb. But see, this pulls up a. They're not even willing to come at me as a Torbjorn right now. So what we're gonna do is stay by the turret and see what happens here. The other hero that I wanted to point out, and maybe I'll do a game after this one, is Symmetra. Look at that, easy. Can't even kill. Oh, shoot. 76. Yeah. 2 of them. So I've killed 2 DoomFists already. One kind of knocked me off the high ground, but I'm still okay here. I'll get my first back.
Just look at you.
Look at that, they all run.
Turret's being destroyed.
They know they're going to struggle against this turret. I need help. Of course, it's a risk of power through the turret. And they finally got me. So look at that. It took 3 DoomFists to really put any legitimate pressure on me, and they still retreated. Let's,
ready to work.
I won't leave. What am I doing? Let's go Symmetra once. And let's just see how they do against Symmetra.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
this is what we're doing.
Sentry
Get some
turret
space.
placed.
So I think another good DoomFist counter is going to be Symmetra. And I think what you're going to have to do for that to work is make them come to you. So you set up a spot, kind of like what I just did here. And we let them meet us up the shelf. Now this Orissa's going to be a little bit of a problem if nobody doesn't. I already killed a DoomFist, so wasn't even really trying to. But
Projecting a barrier. The nice thing about Symmetra right now is they're really relying on that shield, and I can just shoot right through it. I want to see if I can get them into my trap though and see how it does. I might need to get a shield generator before they start getting extremely aggressive. Because right now, they're basically all DoomFist will work on scattering around a bit with the hero choices.
Meteor strike!
I want to just try to be aggressive with a shield generator or a teleporter. Probably just do shield gen for this one. So, I played a little bit of DoomFist earlier. In my very first game with him, I managed to get play of the game.
Shield matrix established.
I realize they're probably going to pick this off. I just want it to be somewhere where they start to try to push this area. And the big thing that I noticed... Oh, they got me. The big thing I noticed with them is you gotta really combo your maneuvers. So it's almost like you gotta uppercut to get into the air, then do your charge, and then do your, I don't know what the move is called, but their equivalent of a hammer down. Die. See, now they're picking off all those turrets, but it's mainly because I'm not there.
My shield generator has been destroyed.
Meteor strike!
6 DoomFist shots. Took 6 DoomFist shots to take out the shield generator. I've tested that already, just in case any of you guys want to know that. The other thing that I picked up on with DoomFist is that his ultimate ability will contest the point.
First in place.
So if you're looking for a way to contest the point and kind of be
Everyone, heal up.
safe while doing it, almost like a somber invisibility thing. You can do that. But granted, it's only going to last for a few seconds, but still, sometimes 2 seconds is all you're going to need. Where are you guys?
That's it.
Sentry deployed.
My ultimate is charged.
Let's stop these guys dead in their tracks.
My sentry was destroyed. Sentry turret placed. My turret was destroyed. Turret in place.
None of these guys want to fight with me. And the reason why I think Symmetra is going to be such a good counter to DoomFist, or I should say the biggest reason for it, is
Turret
a
deployed.
lot of what DoomFist is disorientating the enemy that he's attacking. You know, like the uppercut's going to send you in the air.
My defenses are weakened.
Whatever his slam down ability is called, is I kind of call it the Reinhardt hammer down. you know, that knocks you down, it stuns
Shield
you.
generator online.
Everything's about disorientating the enemy. You can't do that with Symmetra. Symmetra, when she's locking on you, you know, as long as she keeps you in her line of sight in a relatively close distance, you're in trouble. So if DoomFist is going to give you trouble, go Symmetra.
Get over here.
30 seconds remaining.
You know, a lot of people will argue that Symmetra is not great for a dive, like a dive defense. I think if you place your turret properly, that I would completely disagree with that.
Meteor strike.
Ooh. Now see, I kind of baited myself there. He was charging for that, and I walked right into it.
My work is not complete.
I kind of got cocky thinking I had that shield generator, so that'd have been alright, but not so much.
Intruder detected. I will shield.
Yeah. So that was pretty easy, both as Torbjorn and Symmetra. So I definitely think if you guys struggle against the early DoomFist meta that is soon to become Overwatch, when it does go live, those are two easy heroes that are going to counter DoomFist. Suppose I could do a game as DoomFist, although it's going to be awful. I definitely think I'm awful as DoomFist, but you can try one. I'll only do one against all DoomFists, that way I might not look so bad. See if we can get a game here. Boy, earlier when I was on the PTR, I was getting games within like 20-30 seconds. I heard it was the PTR servers were getting slammed earlier though. Took like 5 minutes to get a game and then another 2 to 3 minutes just to get into one because everybody was downloading it at once. I was watching a couple streams just trying to pick up on tips and getting initial reactions and everything. So, you know, the reason why I think this hero is kind of like a Genji, kind of think of him as a Genji tank, to be honest. You know, he's one of the only heroes that kind of utilizes both being on the ground and the air. Like, Pharah is mainly just an air hero. Genji's kind of that in-between where he's kind of more in the air than he is on the ground with the double jump and just jumping all over the place. I kind of see an effective... see that move right there, what he just did. I kind of see a DoomFist needing to be played that way. His hitbox, I mean, if you look at it, it's going to be such an easy target. And he's going to be a really close-up hero because that spread, close-up it's pretty tight, but it spreads really fast.
Only through conflict.
Like I said, I don't claim to be any good at DoomFist right now. This is literally my third time playing him. So let's get a little gameplay in for you guys so you can see what this guy's like for those that don't utilize the PTR, which you should.
Teammate eliminated. Enemy
I got a little close.
Hello.
See, that's one thing I definitely don't have down yet is his slam down. I don't have a good feel for the range of it. It seems like you have to be like right on top of them to really get
Only
that
through
to
conflict.
do anything. I also find it interesting his melee is his baby fist compared to Daddy DoomFist.
Enemy eliminated. Enemy eliminated. Teammate eliminated. Teammate eliminated. Teammate
Oh man, I should have had him.
0 to
You
2.
gotta lead with the shot just a little bit, it seems like, too. Oh,
Only through conflict do we
I
evolve.
don't know
One.
how I didn't
Fight.
kill him.
Match point.
Hindsight's always 20/20 when you play a new character, too. It's like you start thinking about, oh, maybe I should have dived in the air to try to... And I dived to my death. Fantastic. Alright, silver damage through all this. I think my team's just getting wrecked right now.
Teammate
Yep.
eliminated. Defeat.
All the DoomFist army right there. I wonder if my highlight from earlier is still saved. Let's see if it is. Oh, it is. Let's show it to you guys. To show I'm not a complete doofus when it comes to DoomFist.
Enemy eliminated.
I know, so impressive, right? But yeah, so that's DoomFist. You know, for somebody to be real effective with them, they're going to have to kind of treat him like Reaper in the sense of his damage giving him health, where in this case damage gives him a shield. The other thing is you're going to have to play him a lot like a Genji too. I think you're really going to have to utilize the uppercut being in the air, doing charges, and then slam downs and kind of working that kind of a combination into your repertoire if you play a DoomFist. And then you got to really get that little shotgun fist gun down. It's a little unique. It's not like any of the other shotguns in this game. It's sometimes it feels strong and sometimes it feels really weak. You know, like against a Torb turret, I had a really hard time taking out a Torb turret with it, and you would kind of think maybe not the case, like, because what I did is I charged to it, and I was literally standing right at it, just spamming into it, and I didn't kill it. So that's why I was showing you guys a little Torbjorn, and I think with Symmetra, you know, he's going to be one of those dive heroes where I was saying he's going to be causing a lot of commotion, a lot of disorientation to the people he's fighting against, where Symmetra is going to be able to kind of target and fight against all of that. So if you're struggling against a DoomFist, look for those two heroes. If you're looking to play DoomFist and you see the enemy going with some kind of a comp like that with the turrets, that's something to be careful about. The other hero that I'm curious about maybe countering him is going to be Orisa. I don't know for sure yet if Orisa is going to be a hard counter to him, but I could see it. He's got a big hitbox, so he'll be a little easier for an Orisa to hit. She can halt him and kind of hold him in place, kind of counteract some of the Genji-esque maneuvers that he can do. And she can also fortify to keep herself from being disoriented from some of the maneuvers he can do. So you might want to look out for the Orisas too. Orisa's, you know, after her latest little buff that she got with the shield popping out a little bit faster, you might see a little bit more Orisa play, especially with Reinhardt being kind of broken right now. So those are the three heroes that, as of right now, my initial first day reaction would be the three heroes I would say to be most careful of if you're looking to be a DoomFist player. So yeah, I know this is kind of a abnormal Overwatch Coach video, but I hope you guys enjoyed just seeing a little bit of DoomFist and some of the early counters that you guys might want to look out for if you're looking to pick up on DoomFist. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the next episode in probably the next couple days. Thanks. Have a good day, guys.